So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Offense.
What's up, man?
So that one will be accepted. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They run it again with Chubb. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
First down, Cleveland.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Again, the ball carrier.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. 5 yards, a good run there. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They run. Chubb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Browns on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Mayfield's pass complete to number 14.
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
he had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Again, the ball carrier.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Now Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And oh, this is Beckham remaining down on the ground. And apparently in some pain. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. Date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Hey, mama proud, got a bow in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't y'all? Nights like this, I wish I was with y'all. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down. Jamie. That's a natural fly my. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second cup, baby. You really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second cup, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second cup, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the. She right, got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 feet, I earned that. At the front of this line.
Today. First carry for Nick Chubb, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
26-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Again, this is Chubb, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
By Devin Bush.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Tight end, it's her.
To Zach Ertz. A gain of 13 yards.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it in. Browns touchdown. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. Handoff comes to Chubb. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
33-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Steelers 3.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in for him.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
And the result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. Yeah, the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
They'll try again with Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backward. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They begin this drive with Chubb. Shrugs him off. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They run. Chubb.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. So we have reached halftime here. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25. Mayfield on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Complete to number.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
On the play. First down, Browns.
On first down, they'll run with one. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And again, it's Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Chubb.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's taken down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. They'll run here with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin this drive with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield down. Over the middle to Beckham. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Bro, why is Odell dropping everything?
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough.
Odell literally cost us the game, bro. It's ridiculous.
He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. 1st down, Mayfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati.